click the link to call in and talk about the topic. Kandi and Tamika Scott. Kandi had Tamika Scott on Speak on It. And Tamika decided to share with the world that she was granted a temporary restraining order against her sister, Latasha. Latasha Scott. Now, shout out to Sandra Rose for posting this. Now, I told my Patreon members a while ago that I knew about the restraining order, and it's crazy because I personally feel that Kandi was behind this situation, was working the strings like she always does. Yes, my tea is vindicated, honey. Like she was working the strings like she always does, and this was a way to stop Latasha from speaking. Think about it. Now Tamika is going platform to platform. I won, da da da. But throughout this whole entire scenario, throughout the $30,000 situation, throughout the smearing Latasha's name, throughout the dragging her husband, who don't nobody like anyway, throughout all of that, throughout, Latasha going solo and her group members being pissed off, throughout her group members continuing on without her, still allegedly making money as a threesome, they still trying to drag this girl down. Why? Can somebody explain to me why they are still trying to kick this girl when she's down? Latasha ain't said not now word about Tamika. Ain't said nothing. But yet Tamika continues to tell the world about the restraining order, about a alleged sex tape, about $30,000 and all of this. And how is this beneficial to us as a collective? Can somebody explain to me what is it that Tamika is trying to gain from this? They are no longer on a show. Again, they are touring. Latasha got her own album. She's not saying nothing, but you continue. This is her sister. And you sitting up there with her enemy, with somebody she fought when y'all was a group, Kiki and Kandi sitting there with a Cheshire smile on her face. Okay. I don't like it. And I said that when it was going on and y'all was dragging me. If it was my sister, it was $30,000. I drag her. I do this. I don't care if it was $5. I get it. I get it. I get it. I would want my money too. But what is the purpose of bringing your blood sister, the person who you got the same mama and daddy with? What is the purpose of bringing this to the attention of the media over and over and over again? What is the point? Y'all tell me, because I'm lost. I don't know. I just want to know. Like, is she getting the money back by doing this? By getting YouTube clicks? Is like, what is happening? Because my thing is, the only thing that she's doing is trying to smear her sister's name and make her sister's album not sell. Like, you want your sister to fail so bad that you're going to continue to drag her over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It just don't make no sense to me. Now, let me read this article. Let me get off my soapbox and read this article, because I surely didn't watch the video. Shout out to Sandra Rose. Sandra Rose says Tamika Scott and her sister, Latasha, have taken their sibling rivalry to a new level. Tamika recently revealed that she was granted a temporary restraining order against her sister, Latasha. Like I said before, that kind of means that Latasha can't really say nothing. And if she does, that's kind of like a third party, like she contacting up through a third party through social media, and she could get locked up. So this is Latasha's way of keeping her sister quiet about whatever. She can't talk about her. She can't say nothing about her. She can't dispute the things that Tamika has said about her. It's just crazy. But anyway, Latasha goes on to Kandi's Speak on It and says, I just going to say it. I did a temporary TPO order on my sister and her husband because I was getting threats. I was getting text messages. I showed y'all the text messages too, remember? Okay. Tamika said in her interview, Tamika continued, I don't take certain things lightly. Let me scroll. There she go right there. She says, I don't take certain things lightly. So I did a temporary TPO order and the judge granted it to me based on the evidence that I presented. I was granted the TPO order on them. Okay, they go Tamika and her husband. Okay. Meanwhile, she says Tamika and Latocha and her husband, Rocky Bivens, threatened to release sex tapes and salacious pictures. Tamika previously accused Latocha and Rocky of stealing her royalty checks. Latocha and Rocky initially denied the accusation. Then Latocha, they said she had a come to Jesus moment and promised to repay the money. The sisters are still not on speaking terms. Now, you go watch the video for yourself over there on Kandi Speak on it. I ain't gonna watch it. I don't know what else she said, but again, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Y'all may buy it, but I don't buy it. Another thing that remember I told you that Latocha had done. She was on Instagram basically accusing her sister of erasing her from the internet, saying that somebody took her pictures off of the streaming services. Said, help. I will pay good money. I've been dealing with this for over a year now, and no one has been able to help me. If you are familiar with cable TV network branding, please DM me. I need my picture to be put back. I worked too hard for them to be replaced. So I guess, her picture has been replaced with her sister's picture on a lot of things online and off on TV, in the link. And I'm like, ain't nobody even looking for your picture, Tamika, but there's that.
And it's not about recognition. It's about give me my credit. All right. Listen, I don't know who's out there who can help me. I mean, management don't know what's going on. The TV people don't know what's going on. No one can help me. All of my pictures have been replaced with my sister's pictures.
How she know somebody changed it? Here's what I think. Tamika and Latocha Scott are known as the Scott sisters of Xscape. Okay. When people, i.e., Caucasian people, i.e., people on the internet, i.e., TMZ, i.e., anybody who aren't really familiar with Black culture, Black pop culture, Black music, hell, Xscape really ain't as worldwide as some of y'all think it is. But when they're doing these things online and they putting these pictures up, and they have two people that are supposed to be the Scott sisters, Latocha Scott, Tamika Scott, Latocha Scott, Tamika Scott, they don't know which is which. They don't know what all Black people look alike to them. Now, after asking Instagram for help, it seems Tamika's pictures have been restored.
On IG, it was like, hey, my pictures have been replaced. And I've been working on this for over a year. I had so many people working on it. I've been spending money from you name it. And I came to IG, and in just less than 24 hours, guess what? They put me back up there. So listen, if y'all need to find somebody, y'all need some information, go to IG. Because I'm telling you, they got it done quick in a hurry. I've been working on this for over a year and a half. Y'all don't understand how it feels to work so hard, and then they take away your identity. Just like
didn't nobody take away her identity. You know what had happened is don't nobody know who she is. When people were posting the Scott sisters, when in Google, they misplaced the names. They call one Tamika, one Latocha. They might call Latocha Tamika or Tamika Latocha. They didn't know. So when she went on Instagram to say that, it was almost like she was accusing somebody of doing it to her. But again, I guess she says she got it fixed. I guess she called Mona Scott or whoever it was in charge of putting the names on the thing, and they fixed her name. So anyway, moving on. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Kandi is a snake? Do you think Tamika is a snake? What do y'all think about this situation? Press 1 if you are Team Latocha. Press 5 if you are Team Tamika. I want to see something.